In this video, I'm going to want to go over the concept of dividing by zero. But before I do that, we're going to have to go over the very basic concepts of what is actually division and multiplication. So we're going to start with multiplication, and essentially all it is repeated addition. So for example, 3 times 4, what is that equal to? Well, it is equal to 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, which is equal to 12. And same goes with division. We'll say 15 divided by 5. What is that equal to? Well, instead of repeated addition, it's actually repeated subtraction, kind of. You see, we will subtract 5 from 15 until we get 0. So 1, 2, 3. We can subtract 5 from 15 3 times before we get 0. Therefore, 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3. So now that we got that, keep in mind that what we have just gone over. But that is going to be the precursor to figure out what this means. 1 divided by 0. So as you can see, as you've seen before, what we're going to have to do here is how many times can we subtract 0 from 1 before we get 0? Well, we're going to be here a while because the answer seems to be infinity, right? It seems that 1 over 0 would be infinity. Does that seem logical? Well, let's approach it from a different angle. Consider this. We have 1 over 1. Well, that is equal to 1, right? Well, let's get the denominator closer to 0. Well, what about 1 divided by 0.1? Well, that is equal to 10. 1 divided by 0.01, that is equal to 100. 1 divided by 0.001, that is equal to 1,000. 1 divided by 0.0001, that is equal to 10,000. As you can see, we could guess that if we continuously get closer and closer to 0 as we go down, the answer would likely be infinity as well. So it seems promising, but there's actually a problem here. What would happen if we approach 0 from a different angle? Say, instead of coming down from 1, we can go up from -1. So instead of saying 1 over 1, we could say 1 over -1, which would equal -1, correct? What about 1 over -0.1? Well, that would equal -10. 1 over -0.01, that would equal -100. 1 over -0.001, that would equal -1,000. 1 over -0.0001, that would equal -10,000. And if we continue down this path, we would actually get negative infinity, right? So 1 over 0 cannot equal negative infinity and infinity at the same time. This cannot be a thing. So we found two different answers for negative infinity for 1 over 0. Therefore, it can't equal both. So 1 over 0 is actually undefined.